The best way to start your day is by having a high protein, antioxidant rich breakfast. Breakfast is something that has personally saved my life after having more regular breakfast. So this week, I want to show you guys my top 5 breakfasts that I have on a regular basis that is going to get your skin glowing with the antioxidants, keep you full for longer with the protein, and also have probiotics and prebiotics that's going to help fix and repair your gut. For starters, when I wake up, I don't drink hot lemon water like every wellness girly does. I actually resort to tea or a skin elixir like this. The reason I don't have lemon is because it is a little bit too acidic for my stomach first thing in the morning, but instead I have traditional Chinese medicine-based skin elixirs. This one is my Resilient Skin Elixir infused with ginger and pear. As we transition to fall season, I'm incorporating more fruits that have more nourishing chi energy, like pear. Asian pear is amazing. And I'm also incorporating ginger just to make sure that I'm not getting sick. I'm going to show you guys how I make this drink in my link down there below and other helpful recipes as I go through this week. But as you can see from my breakfast inspiration, a lot of the breakfasts are also going to have very healthy beverages because I'm someone who needs like 2 beverages at the same time. After my skin elixir, I'm going through my emails and stuff. Then around 9-10 a.m. is when I make my breakfast. Today I'm going to be making my favorite obsession lately, which is a ricotta blueberry sourdough toast. This toast is amazing. I love going to the farmer's market over the weekends and getting my fresh sourdough toast and with ricotta, which is high in protein. And then I top it off with my blueberry compote that I make at home. This blueberry compote has changed my life because it's sugar-free. It's very high in antioxidants. I like to use wild blueberries for this. And then to get it sweet, instead of using any kind of sugar like all the recipes online have, I actually add in my Resilient Skin Booster, which is going to give you the vitamin C, vitamin E, niacinamide, and the zinc that you need for the day. So this is going to give you that tart, sweet flavor with no sugar, really high antioxidants. It's also a prebiotic powder. So if you have this for breakfast, it's going to get your gut bowels moving. I'm telling you, have this with a probiotic pill. You're going to go to the bathroom. All my friends who've tried this combination have significantly improved their gut health, which automatically helps to improve your metabolism as well. I like to toast my bread in olive oil so you get the healthy fats, you get the carbs, you get that protein, you get the antioxidants on top of that. So you're basically just eating your skincare. With that, I love making my matcha latte. I experiment with so many different matchas, but on Mondays is when I always have my matcha just to get my energy level going. Lately, I've been making matcha this way just because I'm a little bit lazy. I got this new frother on Amazon during Prime Day, and it's been a game changer. What I basically do is I add some matcha in here. I add a little bit of hot water, and then I add my milk. This is my favorite milk lately. It's got probiotics in this milk. It's whole milk, and I like getting the protein from this kind of milk. It froths better than almond milk as well. And then if I want to, I'll add a little bit of coconut creamer or maple syrup depending on what I'm feeling that day. And then because it's fall, I like to add this pumpkin spice stevia. This is basically my sugar replacer. It's sugar-free, but gives a little tint of pumpkin spice that I love. The best matcha. Let's try this toast. Crunchiness, the ricotta, the blueberry, it's like the best combination you can ever drink for. Good morning, it's the second day, it's Tuesday, and today I'm still really tired for some reason, so I'm gonna go make my cacao because I don't want to go too heavy on the caffeine like matcha. So I get a lot of questions about how I make my cacao, and I just do a different variation of recipes, but today I'm gonna show you guys one of my favorites. I'm just doing like fair trade cacao in my frother. Do it like a pretty good heap spoon of like a tablespoon in here. Then I'm gonna add a little bit of hot water just to kind of melt the cocoa powder in a way. I don't even know if that makes sense, but that's what I do. And then I'm gonna add a little bit of coconut and almond creamer. Sometimes I do like MCT oil, but today I just kind of want like a little bit more of that coconut flavor. So I add some creamer in there. Then some more milk. You guys know this is my favorite milk right now. Add some milk. And there's so many different recipes you can do it. Sometimes I'll just add like a date and just water, no milk at all. But really today I'm like feeling, add a little bit more water. Today I'm really feeling like a little bit more of that hot chocolatey, milky flavor. So really depends on the day. Then if you want a little bit of pumpkin spice, you can add this pumpkin again. Maybe I'll just add like a tiny droplet of that. Can't forget cinnamon. Cinnamon makes everything better, especially in this recipe. I'm gonna have it iced today. Oh, this is the best feeling in the morning because cacao just gives a very low dose of caffeine and it tastes delicious. So you're still getting a little bit of an energy boost, but it's not gonna give you any crashes. This is like my favorite matcha and coffee alternative. Let's do a little taste test. Oh my God. The rich cacao just melts through all of my veins. Then for breakfast, I have my chia strawberry oats pudding. This is a very, very easy recipe to make. I got inspired by an Instagram recipe where they were like mashing up strawberries and then doing the whole chia oats over it. However, I was like, no, I'm too lazy to even like mash up strawberries. So I'm just going to, you know, buy coconut strawberry yogurt and then pour that over this mixture. And honestly, this is a really, really tasty recipe. So on top of this, I put it overnight. I'm gonna add some fruit over it. I'm just gonna add some of my favorite fruits. And it's a really great way to get your protein in the day with chia. It's a great way to get your probiotics. And then in this yogurt, I also added my Resilient Skin Booster. So you're also getting the prebiotics in here together. It's a fantastic way to get your antioxidants, protein. It's good for the gut. First thing in the morning, you just want to feed yourself the healthy guts that's going to be good for your skin and gut. And then on top, I'm going to add some of my homemade granola. This is a granola that I made over the weekend. It is delicious. I'll post a recipe of my granola soon because I changed some things and now it's like the most delicious thing ever. This is also a great snack if you don't want to have it for breakfast. The coconut yogurt and the coconut oil from the granola, it's all coming together. Day 3, Wednesday morning. At least once a week, I'll do a rice-based dish. I just want something that is very easy on the stomach. And I always tell myself, like, why do I not eat these kinds of breakfasts more often when I'm in the US? Because when I'm in Korea, I eat like rice and like full-on beef, fish every single morning because that's how I used to eat growing up and that's how my mom still eats. But basically, I'm just kind of recreate some of the dishes that I would eat at home. And today is a little bit more of a Japanese spin on it. You can use white rice, but sometimes I just want something that is like more a tofu rice. And this is a new rice that I've been trying for busy days when I don't have rice readily available. It's still a really, really healthy option. And we're gonna make a natto avocado rice bowl. Natto is one of the best like fermented foods out there. And I love seeing like what different regions in the world do for longevity and skin health. And natto is something that Japanese women have like almost every day, especially for breakfast because it's so high in protein. It's got that fiber and it's got the probiotics. So it's really good for gut health. This is like the most satisfying part when you get the sticky natto out. Oh my God. And then we're gonna mix the mustard and the sesame oil. Mixing natto like this is like one of my favorite things to do. It's just so satisfying when I see the sesame oil and the mustard get together. And there's so many different ways to enjoy this, but I personally just love it on top of rice or sometimes like even sourdough toast. So now I'm gonna get some avocado. The avocado is going to give you the healthy fats first thing in the morning. My avocado is a little bit old, so it's not as pretty, but whatever. Pour the natto over this rice bowl. Yum. And then, oh my gosh, you guys are not ready for this. This is typically not part of my standard meal at all, but this week is a special week because I got a uni delivery from Bye Bye Sashimi. It's like Hokkaido uni, so fresh. My husband have been eating it for the past 2 days, just like little by little. And today I brought this so I can have it for my breakfast. Amazing collagen for jelloskin. Oh my God. And typically I would use seaweed on top of this, but today because I have the uni, I'm just gonna keep it simple. I want the flavors to be just like right there. And then what I do is I just like top everything off with some sesame seeds. And then I'm gonna top it off with some perilla oil. Sesame oil also works, but
Perilla oil is slightly healthier. Just drizzle it over.
So this is a breakfast I like to have at least once a week. I mean, of course, without the uni, but with this bowl, you're getting all the micronutrients with magnesium, iron, copper, and vitamin K from the natto, the healthy fats from the avocado, some fiber from this tofu rice, and of course, I have my Resilient Skin elixir with pear and ginger. It's really good for the fall. It replaces my flu shot in a way to boost my immunity. Ginger, of course, to even boost my immunity even more. I love pairing it with natto. And more fermented goods with kimchi. Kimchi for breakfast is so elite. Sometimes I just like have kimchi first thing in the morning. So fermentation, we have a double whammy right here going on. It's just gonna help with digestion. If you feel bloated, like having this first thing in the morning just eases the stomach and like helps me with all kinds of digestive issues. So this is like nature's flu shot and probiotics all in one meal. I have my natto, avocado, kimchi, and ginger all in one bite. Wow, best breakfast ever. Good morning. Is it day 4 now? I can't even remember. It's one of those days where it's so busy back to back to back to back. And for days like this, I always make sure I have some like muffins at home. I bake this usually on a Saturday or Sunday and I keep them in the fridge or freezer. These are hormone balancing carrot banana muffins. They're gluten-free, they're vegan, they're dairy-free. It's also almost sugar-free. And then I just made like a hodgepodge of a smoothie with like whatever ingredients I had in the fridge. So it looks like kind of gross, but it's basically banana, my Resilient Skin booster right here, and then some cacao, which is why it gives a little bit of this like texture. I added some spinach in it, carrots. I love putting carrots in my smoothies. I don't know if that's a weird thing, but I love it blended. Carrots are really great for that vitamin A, the hormone balance. So I have my smoothie and my muffins. And I'll show you guys how I make my muffins right on the side. You guys, it also just tastes so good. And these muffins, they have this like little chunky texture. So I'm just gonna eat this at my desk and then get ready. Happy Friday, last day of breakfast. I know you guys are gonna miss all these healthy recipes, but don't worry, I'm gonna be doing this as a series because I realize like I really like, showing you guys my breakfast. For lunch and dinner, like I like to kind of be off my phone, so I don't really like showing all of my recipes. I still post pictures, but to like talk, it's really tiring by the end of the day. But today we're going to be doing some cottage cheese. Cottage cheese has been a completely new thing that I've been doing starting this year thanks to TikTok. I get so inspired by a lot of the recipes on TikTok. So I do like a heap of cottage cheese. This one is a lactose-free one from Gold Culture. The non-lactose-free one is also great, but I wanted to try this one out. So I do a little bit of this much on here. And you know what's coming next. I'm adding the Resilient Skin Booster. I feel like you're gonna get sick of me talking about this. You guys know I live by my lifestyle. I have to have this every single day for that skin health. You guys can also do it in a savory way by doing like everyday seasoning and avocado. That's a new recipe that I found on TikTok, which is also great. But today I want some more fruit flavor in mine. And plus, I have to get rid of all the fruit that's in my fridge. Like for example, I have these donut peaches from Trader Joe's that I love. So just slice up whatever fruit is in your fridge and then just add it to your bowl. It really is not the most aesthetic bowl today because it's a Friday, but I just want to show you guys very realistically how I plate my bowls and eat it on a regular basis. Sometimes having pretty bowls helps, but sometimes you just gotta do the job and do what you can. On top of that, I'm gonna always add cinnamon. This is gonna be a trend now. I add cinnamon and anything I can. And then this is olligudang. It's like a rice-based syrup from Korea that I like to add on my yogurt and cottage cheese bowls instead of honey. It still gives you that kind of flavor, but it's also a good like prebiotic. It's used in a lot of Korean cooking dishes. I have my beautiful cottage cheese bowl with my cacao latte. This is once again very high protein, high antioxidant with all the fruit and the RSB, and it's got a little bit of an energy booster with the cacao, and I have collagen going on. Like you guys, this is the ultimate like skincare breakfast. Thank you so much, you guys, for tuning into my breakfast series this week. Breakfast is my passion. I can do like 100 of these videos because I just love sharing healthy, easy, high protein, high antioxidant breakfast that really gets you going first thing in the morning. These kinds of healthy breakfasts has really made me not rely on my high sugar pastries and stuff. So if you guys want to see more good breakfast ideas like this, please tune into my channel at Glow with Ava on YouTube, and also follow me on Glow with Ava at TikTok and Instagram. All right, thank you guys. See you.